All right, welcome on in everyone to another episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today we're going to take a look at Algonquin 241 out of Massachusetts. This council was originally formed in 1925 as a name change from Marlborough and Framingham and lasted up until 1996 when it merged with Norumbega to form Knox Trail 244. This is one of the few councils that even in the most recent collecting guides, they have retained variations of A and B for the first issue. We'll take a look at why that is, as we have both of them to take a look at today. So let's start on over at the patch table with the S1A for Algonquin. With its white border, light blue background, we have a brown fleur-de-lis here on the left that is specifically 12 millimeters from top to bottom. The patch has white lettering and measures approximately 51 millimeters from top to bottom and 125 millimeters from left to right. You can take a look at the back here. It is a cloth back for the S1A. We have the same imagery on the S1B. However, it is a much more modern production patch. So while it is the same imagery, it looks very different in person. So here we'll put at the bottom the S1B. So same white border, now listed as a blue background, and it is a bit darker, you can see when paired next to the S1A. We have the same brown fleur-de-lis, but now it is 15 millimeters, just noticeably bigger than the comparatively overall smaller patch that was the S1A at the top. This one specifically is listed as measuring 54 millimeters from top to bottom and 132 millimeters left to right. So that's 125 for the length on S1A, and you can see the much longer 132 millimeters for the S1B here at the bottom. Also on the bottom, we have a traditional plastic back patch for the S1B. We also get much sharper corners. You can see much sharper and defined corners here on the S1B as compared with the overall roundedness of the smaller S1A. And that's it. Those are the two patches for Algonquin 241. That is all that they produced for CSPs. And it's reasonably easy to tell the two apart. However, if you were just going from descriptions, it may be difficult to know which one you're dealing with, especially if you didn't happen to have a measuring device with you. So we love to put them next to each other so you can see them head to head. They are noticeably different, and you should be able to use this as a tool to decipher whether you're looking at an S1A or an S1B for the Algonquin Council. Well, that's it for today's episode. We're going to be back tomorrow with another brand new episode on First CSP, just like we do every single day. Feel free to catch all of our back episodes at your convenience on the channel 24/7. We want to thank you all for stopping in and making First CSP a small part of your day. We hope to see you on tomorrow's episode, but until then, I do hope you have a great rest of your day.